Hello, hello, hello. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook. Did you see I just got my roots done today? And I had a massage today. It was amazing. I got my nails done today. It was awesome. And it was a day like jam-packed with appointments, like boom, 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 boom. The first one actually got canceled though because the person had never put in their books, which is fine though, because I actually wanted to listen to some stuff, catching up on Melanie and Layer stuff. But anyway, twice today, there was a turtle walking across the road. So as I was driving, little turtle, I stop. I'm not going to obviously hit the turtle. I go around the turtle. And then the second time it happened, I was like, this is crazy how 2 times I'm like an hour apart. And I was like, I got to look up turtles. So I look up turtles. I said, what? And I talked to ChatGPT. What is the spiritual meaning of turtles? And the biggest thing that came to me was slow down. And I was like, yes. Like I always feel like I'm like, let's go, hurry up. What's next? Come on, let's go. What do I got to work on? What do I got to do? What do I got to listen to? What are we doing next? What's the next appointment? What are we next working on? And this is something that I've wanted to for a while work on. You know, like the next thing I got to do is relax, you know, like, so I was like, okay, slow down. And then also listening to your intuition. Like, you know, there's a whole theory that like we're on the back of a turtle. Like that is what Earth is, you know, we're on the back of a turtle. And then turtles are also just ancient wisdom and all these things. So after seeing 2 turtles today crossing the road, I was like, okay, I gotta slow down. I'm going to listen to turtles. And one of the things that I've also been working on is in human design, you have an authority type, which basically is how you make decisions. Like, and everyone has different authority. There's like, I think like 4 different main types of authority. And my main authority is splenic authority. And I've struggled to understand the splenic authority. I know some of the things I know is that it always feels there's a lot of fear with it, that it speaks one time and then it never speaks again. And then the splenic also is, what is it? I don't know. I forgot. But so I've struggled with my splenic authority for a while, because also like it is trusting your intuition. So your authority is also your intuition. And so today when I saw the turtles and I Googled what is the turtles, and it's like, slow down, trust your wisdom, trust your intuition, you know, get centered with the earth. I was like, okay. And then as I was driving, and I had not eaten all day, which I was working on intermittent fasting, but I was like, I'm getting kind of hungry. And I had thought about stopping at Casey's gas station because they do have incredible pizza, which is probably very disgusting, but it's also very delicious, right? And I was like, well, I want to hurry up and get home. I don't want to stop to get food. I want to hurry up, get home quickly, because I'm always like, let's go, hurry up. What's next? Come on. And so I was planning to stop at Casey's to get gas. And then right after I listened to about the turtles, there was this little, I saw this like little diner, not a diner, small town, right? And it's like a little burger stand. And I was like, you should go there. It was like, boom, go there. And then I almost talked myself out of it because the Casey's was right there. And I was like, well, let me get gas and I'm going to listen. The turtle says, slow down. I'm getting this urge to go there. Like it just hit, eat there. And I was like, that message just dropped in, eat there. And then I almost talked myself out of it, but I was like, no, I'm going to do it. So I get the gas, I turn around, I go back to this little spot. And I noticed something because I stopped. I looked at my phone and I noticed that there was a calendar appointment for wealth conversation that I wanted to go to. And so I was like, oh, I'm able to go. Like if I'm going to stop and eat here, I can join the meeting. So I get my food, I join the meeting, I sit down at the table, and there's a freaking turtle statue sitting right there. And I was like, oh my God, that is amazing. I was like, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to take my time. I'm supposed to slow down. I was supposed to sit here. I'm supposed to be part of this conversation. And it was amazing. And then during the conversation, it was amazing. It was perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. I talked about, you know, I really want to be in that multi-millions a month phase. And we had that kind of conversation. She gave me some very incredible insight. she also has some like psychic intuitive abilities. And so we had talked about some of my past life experiences. I've been sharing the story slowly on my Facebook, if you have been following along with my past life regression. And there were 2 instances that popped up that showed me that I had some crazy money stories, money beliefs encoded in my DNA and in my past lives. And then she saw another one that I really resonated with. She was like, you were like a jester in like a king. Like you were the, you were in a castle in the monarchy who was running at that time. You were the jester and keeping everyone laughing, keeping everyone entertained. And she's like, you saw the craziness behind the scenes, and you saw what wealth could do, what some people did with wealth. And you tried to do some of that evil stuff that they were doing so that you can get wealthy, and you died because of it. And so that's like, so when you have past life experiences and you have things that happen like that, you show up in this lifetime and you have some sort of belief, you have some sort of programming, you have some sort of wounding, you have some sort of energetic thing still tied to, past lives that you experienced. So she worked on cleaning that up. And I felt so good after that session. I felt so good after that meeting. And then I had my lunch and I went on my merry way. And it was just like the crazy, it was just magical. Just seeing the turtles twice, driving down the road, Googling the meaning of a turtle. And then like God was like telling me, he's like, that's your splenic authority. When you got that one-time hit that said, eat at that restaurant, like stop there. I constantly talk myself out of those things. I will receive instant do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'll talk myself out of it. But the thing about the splenic authority is it's a one-time hit, and that is it. It does not speak again. So if I dismiss it, or I think, well, no, you said, look, try, I will almost always talk myself out of my splenic authority hits. So then it's like I got this confirmation, like that's what your splenic authority is. You need to start trusting it. Because, that's what it was. I read someone else's post where she was talking about the splenic authority is moving too fast. And that's the splenic just feels so fat. Like it's just a thing. This is it. This is it. This is it. Boom, boom, boom. And so I'm learning how to, trust into that and lean into that. Because I'm like, what does this mean? The splenic authority. Oh, that's the other thing about splenic authority is that it's very it's very instinctual, like old school earth, like life or death. And so like, it's like, but did you die kind of thing. It's like, if I don't feel safe doing so, like if there's, my sister explains this a lot better, but it's like, my spleen will tell me if something is life or death, and then I will avoid that thing. And so like, but like I can, it's like to the death. Like it's so like the most, animalistic authority. Like it's just very rooted in instinct and being safe. And so like, as long as the thing won't kill you, then you feel okay to do the thing. So there's been times where I've done pretty risky things, but I'm like, well, I'm not going to die, so it's fine. And that's part of my splenic authority. Thank you, Janie. Yes, I just got it done. So literally fresh off the roots. We got it bleached today, and I also had my massage today. It was a good day, and I listened to the turtles today, and it was awesome. So I'm leaning more into my splenic authority, which is like a boom, one-time hit, and just trusting it. I'm going to work on not talking myself out of it, because I'm pretty sure 99% of the time I talk myself out, because I'll just get it's just like this, do this, and then I'm like, no, that's crazy. No, I shouldn't do that. No, I shouldn't do that. Because some of the things are so weird. Like some of the things there's like, do this. Like for instance, I had a hit that was like, you need to tell this person in your family this thing. You need to tell them this. And I'm like, that's insane. We don't talk about that stuff. Like it's coming out of nowhere. It's totally out of the blue. And then I did it. And they've read the message, but they haven't said anything back. And I'm like, all in my worries about it. But it was like, you got to do this. You got to say this. Like, just trust and just do the thing. So I'm leaning into that trust. And even when I don't get an immediate result back or something like that, I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm going to slow down with the turtles. I'm going to focus more on the message from the turtles. Slow down, take your time. Because even the fact that they were walking across the road, I had to stop. I was like, oh, slow down, I don't want to hit the turtle. Don't hit the turtle, you know? And there was a guy behind me the first time. I basically slammed on my brakes when I saw the turtle. And he was mad. He tried to like go around me. And then he saw that I had stopped because of the turtle. And then we both went around the turtle. And, you know, because turtles, like they're going to go in the direction that they're going. And like, you can't, and it's so funny. It popped up in my memories not that long ago that there was a turtle crossing the road when David and I went to a park or something. And, you have to pick up the turtle and you have to like keep it in the same, don't turn it around because it'll turn right back around. Like turtles got like, they've got like this little thing in their brain that's like, that navigates them where they go, and they will follow it and follow it and follow it. And, if you turn them around, they'll just turn right back around and start heading back. So if you see a turtle crossing the road, help it finish crossing the road. Don't turn it back around. It doesn't want to go that way. It's following a beacon in its head telling what direction it wants to go, which is pretty wild too, because like there's turtles in the sea where they can be like so far away from where they were born, but they will always come back to the place they were born to lay their eggs. It's kind of wild when you learn about it. But anyway, I had lots of turtles today, had a lot of message. Slow down, take your time, trust in your intuition, trust in your instinct, connect with Mother Earth, say the crazy things, do the crazy things, trust in all of it. And that's what I'm doing. So it's just going to get more wild. It's just going to get more crazy. It's going to get more woo-woo. It's going to get more weird. And I'm just going to lean in and I'm going to trust. So I love you all. Have an amazing night.